What 2024 comic book movies and shows am I excited for? What is happening, guys? Back at you with another video. So in this video, we're going to be doing another ranking, basically a ranking on excitement, and we're going to do this in a tier list form. So the things we're going to be ranking today is going to be the 2024 comic book movies and shows coming out this year. So basically, these are going to be the movies and the shows that we're getting this year that are based on comic books. You know, your typical Marvel, DC, and other properties. So let's go ahead and get into this ranking tier list. Now, I will say ahead of time that Echo will not be on this list just because it came out last year and I already watched it. If you actually want to hear my thoughts about that series, go check out my review. It's on the channel. But we're going to do this in a random order. So the different tiers that we have on this tier list is going to be hyped, intrigued, I guess I'll watch, not too excited, and probably skip. Starting off with Agatha, Darkhold Diaries. Now, I think this one's supposed to be coming out sometime in the fall or winter on Disney+. So this one is kind of interesting because we're getting the return of the character of Agatha, played by Kathryn Hahn. And I really did enjoy her character in WandaVision. So she's getting her own show, and I don't know exact details on what they're going to do with the show or where's the storyline going to go. But we're getting some returning characters from WandaVision and some new characters played by different actors like Aubrey Plaza and Patti LuPone. So it could be something interesting. I was going to put this one in, I guess I'll watch, but I'm kind of interested in seeing what they're going to do with this. So I think this one kind of squeaks by into intrigued. And next up, we have The Boys Season 4, and this one is definitely one I am looking forward to. I'm so excited for this one. So this one definitely has to go into the hyped tier. I don't know exactly when this new season is going to come out, but I'm excited for this new season. Can't wait for it. Season 3 was so good. The rest of the seasons are so good. Gen V was actually a pretty good spinoff. And over the past couple years, this one has been one of my favorite shows. Like each season has gone, each season is good, and I just enjoyed this show so much. So this one is definitely in the hyped tier. Next up is Deadpool 3, and isn't it obvious which tier this is going to go into? This is going to go into the hype tier, of course. Like I said in previous videos, this is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Probably my most anticipated movie of the year. You know, again, the return of Deadpool after so many years going without a movie from him. And the return of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is going to be so exciting. We're going to be getting a lot of cameos in this movie probably. And just, it's going to be crazy and bonkers. And just the team up between Deadpool and Wolverine is so exciting to hear. So, of course, this one has to go into the hyped tier. And we have Madam Web. This one's coming out very soon. Like I said before in previous videos, I don't know. The trailer didn't get me excited. I'm not really excited about seeing this character or seeing the other characters in here. I just don't know what they're doing with this movie. And they're already saying that this movie is not going to really be connected to any other Spider-Man universe or Spider-Man characters. So I have no idea what they're doing with this movie. It's basically going to be set in its own universe, they said. They were originally going to put a Spider-Man in here, like they were deciding between like Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland, but they finally just cut it out and just said this is not going to be part of any Spider-Man universe that you know is its own separate universe. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do, and you know it's not exciting. Like I don't get excited about a Sony Marvel movie that much anymore. You know, over the past couple movies that we've been getting, they haven't really shown great consistency on giving us a good movie. And this one I didn't get excited for, and just seeing the trailer didn't get me excited either. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm even going to go and see this in the theaters. Maybe if after I read some reviews and it happens to be good from a couple of people that I trust, then maybe I'll go check it out. But as of right now, I don't know if I'm going to go check it out in theaters just yet. Like, I'm still going to watch this movie just because it's Marvel. Because it's Marvel, I'm still just going to watch this movie anyway. But like I said, I don't know if I'm going to check it out in theaters just yet. So, of course, this one is probably going to have to go into the not too excited tier. And next up, we have a new animated show, and this is called Eyes of Wakanda. This was a total surprise. This was announced back in December, and they showed like a little preview of it. Basically, from my understanding, this is going to be a sort of, I don't know exactly anthology series, but it's going to be basically different past years through Wakanda. Like, I think they were saying that we're supposed to be getting like some episodes with like T'Challa's grandfather and his dad. And I don't know, it was saying something about basically they're going to be going around the world and trying to take back vibranium that was like either stolen or just found around the world or something like that. I don't know exact details. It was kind of vague on what they were trying to say with this show. But you know, Black Panther is one of my favorite characters. I like learning about Wakanda and seeing stuff about Wakanda. So honestly, this one's probably going to go into the intrigued tier. Creature Commandos is the first project that we're getting in James Gunn's new DC universe. And they already been working on this show. They already been doing, voice cast has been working on it, and the animation and all that's been worked on. And it's said to be coming out sometime this year. They haven't given an exact date yet, but it is supposed to be coming out this year. And this is the first official project in the new DC universe that's run by James Gunn and Peter Safran. So I'm curious on seeing what they're going to be able to do. You know, James Gunn usually has a good track record of putting out good projects. And he's good at getting some of these obscure characters and making us be able to like these characters and make them likable characters. So with the ragtag team of characters like this and very familiar voice cast that we get, I'm interested in seeing what they could do with this. You know, especially with the way that he said that this property is, to where it's going to be animation, of course, but the people voicing the characters are going to be playing their live action counterparts as well. So that's kind of interesting also. So for now, I'm probably going to have to put this one into the intrigued tier. Joker, Folie à Deux. I think so we're supposed to be getting this one sometime in October, or at least sometime in the fall, I believe. And I'm excited for this movie. I really am. The first Joker movie is incredible and amazing. I really enjoyed that movie. I don't really rewatch it a whole lot because it is a hard watch, definitely. But still an amazing movie. I kind of was in a camp that we didn't really need a sequel to the Joker movie. Like, I felt like we didn't really need one. But nonetheless, it made a lot of money, so we got a sequel coming. And this one is going to have Harley Quinn in it and played by Lady Gaga. Very interesting casting. I want to see what she's going to be able to do with the character. And of course, Joaquin Phoenix is returning as Joker. And, you know, the rumor's been swirling around that this is going to somehow be a musical, which is kind of questionable on what they're going to be doing with that. But nonetheless, I was almost going to put this in the hype tier, but like just seeing how this movie goes, I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do with this movie. So I definitely have to at least put it into the intrigue tier. This is definitely one I'm going to be checking out though. And this year we are getting Matt Reeves' The Penguin, set in the same world, of course, that we got from the 2022 Batman movie. Basically going to be a continuation from the movie and seeing the character of the Penguin get his whole rise in the whole underground. And honestly, I'm very intrigued by this one. This one is going to be into the intrigue tier, just being able to see the return of Colin Farrell as the Penguin, the way he just transformed into this character and transformed into this role, you know, just being able to become unrecognizable, really, basically, and not being able to know that was actually him. In the movie, whenever he was playing this character, you know, he's donning the prosthetics, the makeup, and just honestly unrecognizable. The way he just has his specific accent and everything in here too. Just the way he played the character in the Batman movie, honestly, was so well done. So I'm definitely interested in seeing where they take this character and what kind of story they're going to tell with this character. And basically just be set in this world of the Batman movie. The Batman movie was an amazing movie, amazing Batman movie. So I'm definitely interested and can't wait to go back into that whole world and being able to see this character go through that whole world and being able to see what they do new with his story. Not sure when this series is actually going to come out, but it is coming out sometime this year, they said. So, like I said, this one's going into the intrigued tier. And we get to Kraven the Hunter, another Sony Marvel movie coming out this year, sometime in the fall, I believe. And for this one, I'm going to have to go ahead and just put it into the, I guess I'll watch tier. I'm still questionable on whether or not I'm going to see it in theaters or not. But I got to say, the trailer, I won't say it intrigued me, but like, the trailer does give us that whole R rating and confirming that this movie is going to be R rated. So maybe with the R rating, they'll have something going for it, the way they just showed us some stuff in the trailer. Kind of interesting, but not like I'm excited for it or anything like that. I mean, we have Aaron Taylor Johnson playing Kraven, and you know, I do like him as an actor, so maybe he'll be able to do something with the character. And like I said, maybe something with the R rating could help this movie in some way. I don't know. But like I was saying, I'm not super excited about this movie, and so it has to go into the I guess I'll watch tier. We get to X-Men 97, and this one I am kind of excited for. Like I said before, X-Men, the anime series back from the 90s, was one of the first ever Marvel properties I ever watched. It introduced me to the X-Men and got me to love the characters. So upon hearing that they were going to do a continuation animated series, basically picking up from where it left off, I was definitely excited for that. We have the original voice cast returning, and I'm interested in seeing what they're going to be able to do with continuation and continuing the story on from where the original animated series left off from, and just being able to see these characters again. Honestly, I'm excited for this. So with that being said, I'm going to have to put this one into the intrigued tier. Invincible Season 2 Part 2. So we're getting the second part to the Season 2 in March, I believe it's coming out. But this one is definitely going to have to go into the hyped tier. The way that we got Part 1 back in November of last year and the way it left off with those first 4 episodes that we got. This is an amazing animated series. I like this series so much. It's got a lot of great action, mature rating, great story going on. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what they're going to do to pick up where they left off with these remaining episodes of Season 2. I believe they said it is coming out in March, so I'm definitely hyped for that. Can't wait for it. So excited for that. So like I said, this one's definitely going to go into the hyped tier. And we're getting a new Spider-Man animated series with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It was originally going to be called Spider-Man Freshman Year, but they made a couple changes here and there, and just basically what they were going to do with the story also, and they changed the title to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So I'm interested in seeing what they do with this story. Basically says it's supposed to be taking place around Peter's freshman year and around the time where he first got bitten by the spider. We're supposed to be getting a lot of characters, and they also said that Daredevil is going to be making an appearance and voiced by Charlie Cox himself. So I'm interested in seeing what they do with this new animated series. The animation looks pretty cool. It looks like some old-fashioned type of animation. So I'm at least interested in checking out this series. So this one is going to go into the intrigued tier. And we have Venom 3 coming out later this year. And with the Venom movies, they're just dumb fun movies. They're not necessarily what I like to see from the character, but nonetheless, they're still just kind of dumb fun movies. I don't know exactly what they're going to be doing in this new movie or what the storyline is going to be. There's been different rumors and different sort of storylines that have been said. So I don't know exactly where they're going to take this. So this one still might be like some dumb fun type of movie. So at least with that being said, I'm going to have to put it into the I guess I'll watch tier. And with this one, What If Season 3, I'm not sure if it's going to come out this year. It's heavily rumored that it might come out this year, sometime this year. And especially the little teaser that we got from What If Season 2. They released a teaser around the same time for What If Season 3. And it just said coming soon. So there's a possibility it could come out sometime this year. I'm not sure if it doesn't come out this year, then it'll come out sometime next year maybe. But I at least wanted to include it just in case it does come out this year. And I enjoyed What If Season 1, and What If Season 2 I thought was a little bit better. Also, a little bit better than Season 1. They always have some kind of interesting stories that go on, the whole what if aspect of things. So at least with Season 3, it could be kind of interesting seeing where they go and take some characters and storylines. So for that, I'm going to have to go ahead and just put it into the intrigued tier. And we get to our last one, and that's going to be Suicide Squad Isekai. Now, I actually forgot about this one that was coming out. I had to go back through my list and see what I wrote down, and I forgot this one was supposed to be coming out sometime this year. We already got a teaser for this series, and basically it's going to be an anime. Hence the name of Isekai. Isekai is a type of anime. And basically we're going to have the Suicide Squad. We're going to have Harley Quinn, Joker, I think they say like Clayface and Peacemaker are some of the other characters coming out in this series. And y'all know me, I do like anime, so it'll be interesting to see how they do anime and just put it with the Suicide Squad and DC characters as an anime. It'll be something interesting. So with that being said, I'm going to put this one into the intrigued tier. So that's how I feel about all the 2024 comic book movies and shows coming out. Do let me know down in the comments below what you are most excited for about these shows, these movies coming out this year. Which ones are you most excited for? But that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully y'all all enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and turn notifications on so you know I post another video. And hope y'all all have an awesome day. And I will see y'all in the next one.